I win. Hey, Eden. Hey, Proto. E/. Okay. So I've been on a bit of a retro achievements kick lately, where I've, in addition to doing like first casual playthroughs of stuff I've never played before, also want to replay some older stuff. Like before I started streaming regularly years and years and years ago, I used to play through this game at least once a year. And then once my gaming time became more monopolized by speedruns and things like that, I haven't played this game in, geez, probably been since like 2012, maybe, the last time that I played through this. So figured now that there's this and there's retro achievements, I'll do it. Plus there's stuff in this game that I have not done before, that I'd like to check off the gamer bucket list, to-do list. And now I'll have a record of it. So there'll be achievements for it and a video of me doing some of the optional super boss content, late game content that I never did before in this game. Despite like beating this game 20 times. Like I think literally 20 times casually. So looking forward to it. So even though I have played this game a whole bunch, I'm still going to treat this as a casual playthrough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do certain things in a non-straightforward way just to get some of the achievements. But I'm still going to, I'm not going to like sit there and power level Eris or something in Disc 1. I'll save that for some other time. So I'm going to be making a whole bunch of saves. I got to figure out how to do multiple memory card stuff in RetroArch. What I've been doing lately is I've been actually using my Steam Deck. Like I've had this thing for a long time and I've barely been using it. And now I'm actually using it because I've been going through Earthbound on Super Nintendo, doing all the retro achievement stuff for it. And this is the perfect way to do it. Because it's powerful enough to run all the retro stuff that I would care about for achievements. And it can do fast forward mode, and it has an active internet connection, which you need for retro achievements. So finally actually getting some use out of my Steam Deck. I've been playing through Earthbound on that, doing all the achievements for Earthbound. Earthbound has been pretty straightforward so far, except there's like 5 achievements in Earthbound that require getting some of the really rare drops. PC can get a guide. It's actually really easy to do. There's a program called Emu Deck for Steam Deck that essentially like automates kind of the installation process. But essentially all you got to do is in your Steam Deck, you go to in Steam mode, the gaming mode is what's called. You just go to desktop mode, and that brings you to a Windows-like desktop environment for the Steam Deck. And then in the App Store, I forget what it's called, but there's an App Store that you could just go to it, and RetroArch is one of the things that you can get from there. So you download RetroArch, and then you need to add it to your non-Steam games so that it'll appear in the Steam's gaming mode, and then you can just launch it like any other game from gaming mode in Steam, and it'll make it so that the controls all work and map properly, and then from there it just works like RetroArch does on any other system, and it'll play damn near anything As far as battery life goes, I play it at like 30% brightness with low volume. And I was able to do like 4 hours straight of Earthbound on battery mode yesterday. And I think I was still at 60%, like between 60 and 70% battery. So I'd say it's a pretty nice way to do retro stuff. And then for the back triggers down here, the extra buttons, I just mapped one of these to fast forward hold and the other one to fast forward toggle on and off. And then that makes grinding in RPGs much easier. If you could just turn fast forward on and off, because fast forward doesn't affect retro achievements. Technically you can also use save states and all that for retro achievements as well, but it turns off hardcore mode. Hardcore mode kind of forces you to play as intended, as if you're using the regular console, except you can use fast forward and turbo with hardcore mode. So there you go. That's how you do it. It's really not that difficult. There's much more difficult things that you could do with the Steam Deck, but essentially the steps are go into desktop mode, install RetroArch, add RetroArch to the Steam interface, and then you're good. You're good to go from there. So that's what I'd recommend. And I was actually thinking about selling my Steam Deck a few months back too, and I'm glad I procrastinated on that, because now I have a good reason to hang on to the Steam Deck. Okay, let's get started here. Final Fantasy VII, PlayStation, 1997 RPG, developed and published by Squaresoft. This was also jointly published in North America by Sony, because this was kind of the big marquee RPG, I guess, for the PlayStation, that got a lot of people to buy PlayStations that otherwise wouldn't have. So this was originally slated to be an N64 game, but Square wanted a lot of FMV in their game, which there is a lot of FMV in this, and it would have been cost prohibitive to have a large enough cartridge on the N64 to hold FF7's stuff on it. So that's why this was put on the PlayStation instead, because they could just make 3 CDs for a lot cheaper than what a cartridge would be. Hey, Rakuchi. So that's kind of the story of this. There was some prototypes, I think, floating around from like 1996 or so of like the combat engine and like what it would look like on N64. And it was essentially 3D characters from Final Fantasy VI doing like a mock battle. And the battle system looks pretty similar to what ended up being FF7's battle system. There is also a demo that came out for this prior to its release, that is like a older build of the game, because like the text is a different font in it. Some of the menu commands are different, some of the battle mechanics are a little different, and it's like it's the first 15 minutes or so of the game. But if you're a fan of FF7, I definitely recommend checking out that thing. It's from the, I think it's called the Squaresoft Holiday Sampler 1, I want to say, is I think what it's called, which is pretty easy to find on like archive.org. Check that out. I might load it up like after I'm done with FF7, just to show like just how weird that early demo of it is. All right, so speaking of slightly weird things here, so we got the different covers for this one. So this is the North American cover that I am most familiar with. Hey, QB. So I've had quite a few copies of this game throughout the years. My first experience of this game was borrowing it from a friend in middle school, I think, because I had a PlayStation at the time, but I only had like 3 games. And I remember seeing him play this at his house, and I was like, that game looks sick. I'd like to play that at some point. So I borrowed it from him and then beat the game. And this is essentially my first RPG that I ever started and finished myself. Because I had rented Earthbound before. I didn't get very far in Earthbound. Same thing with Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo, and then that was kind of it for my experience with RPGs and JRPGs. So this was pretty much my first proper RPG that I ever finished on my own, and man, it was a good one to start with, it turns out. So we got the back cover with big sword guy. Quite possibly the greatest game ever made, says GameFan magazine. I can see that argument. That is, yeah, I can agree with that. An epic adventure across 3 CD-ROMs. What begins as a rebellion against an evil corporation becomes much more, and what erupts goes beyond imagination. With vivid landscapes, lush 3D animation, and environments, Squaresoft's multi-million-dollar masterpiece is like nothing ever seen before, and it's only on PlayStation. Towers over the competition in terms of graphics, sounds, story, and playability, says GamePro magazine. 1 player, 1 memory card block, 3 discs. And then T for teen, realistic violence. Though I think there's probably more than that they probably should have called out in the ESRB that we will see, I guess. And then this is what the disc looks like. I'm pretty sure all 3 discs had the same art for there. So that's that. And then I think this is one of the few occasions where I think that North American cover art is better, because the Japanese cover art is just, it's that. This is the Japanese cover. It's that, and then it's just white on the back. And that's it. That's what you get. The disc art, I would argue, is slightly better. So there's different images in the upper left of the 3 discs for the original Japanese release. I should also note that there's multiple versions of PS1 Final Fantasy VII. This is the original Japanese release, which has its own unique stuff. And then there was also, after the Western releases, there was Final Fantasy VII International, is I think what it's called. That has extra content in it that they made for the Western release. So the original launch release of PS1 Japanese FF7 is actually different from pretty much all the other versions. At least that's my understanding. I don't know if that's accurately accurate, but I remember that from speedrunning. And then the version I am actually the most familiar with here is this. So this is the Windows 98 PC release of Final Fantasy VII that came in this weird trapezoid box. This is a thing that IDOS was doing at the time. This is what the box looked like. It is literally a trapezoid, and then the front cover opens up. And let's see, like here LGR did a video of it. So IDOS at the time, for whatever reason, they packaged their big box PC games in trapezoid boxes. Like it certainly drew the eye towards it, I guess, when you were at the store, like looking for stuff to buy. Like, hey, that's different. It's probably also the same reason why I was drawn to like the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall box, because it was shiny. But stuff like this is this stuff that they did in the in the 90s to get people to buy their in-game in-store products. So the PC version was weird. So there were 4 discs that came with the PC version. There's the install disc, and then there's the three CDs here, just like the PlayStation version. In addition to that, the music was different in this version of the game because they couldn't replicate the PlayStation 1's sound music processing stuff that they could. So they had to port the soundtrack to General MIDI and the weird Yamaha XG music, and it sounded bad. It was bad. It was real bad. Plus, the game could be run in software rendering mode, which ran and looked horrible, or an early Direct 3D 3D mode that required a 3D accelerator at the time. There were a lot of issues with it. The issue that I ran into the most with this is that FMV cutscenes would be upside down. So if there's like anything 3D on the screen with an FMV behind it, the 3D part would be correct, but everything else would be upside down, which was very weird. So that required like patches, and sometimes the patches didn't even work. It was weird. It was very weird. And then the other thing was there wasn't a frame limiter for some parts of the game. So there's various mini games that happen throughout this, like the There's a motorcycle minigame. There's chocobo racing minigames. There's some other in like the in-game arcade. If the game ran at 30 or 60 FPS, sometimes those mini games would run at like 400 FPS, and it made some parts of the game like almost impossible, which we'll see whenever we get to the motorcycle mini game. Trying to do that, it's like trying to do the motorcycle mini game with fast forward turned on in an emulator is pretty much what it was like. And I don't think that was ever patched either for this particular version of the game. So what you had to do was you had to underclock your computer in order to make it more bearable. And I remember having to do that too. So all these issues with Final Fantasy VII on PC, despite all that, this is the version of the game that I played the most, because I didn't have my own copy of the PS1 version for a long time. So this was the version that I played. And I remember that I reinstalled and installed the game so many times that I wore out the install disc, and I had to burn a friend's copy of the install disc, which I think I still have in my my binder of stuff. Because the CD got so scratched up over the years that it completely mangled the install CD. So that is my personal history here with this game. Let's take a look at the manual here. All right. So I'm not sure I ever saw the manual for FF7 on PS1. The PC manual wasn't that exhaustive, I guess. So this is kind of new to me here. So we got table of contents, cloud. There is the city of Midgar. All right, getting started, continue from new data. If you've never played before, put the disc in and turn on the system. Wow. All right, during the game, you will encounter friends and other important characters in the story. However, depending on how you play, you may not be able to befriend some of the characters. The following are the main characters of the game. Cloud Strife, job mercenary, age 21, weapon sword, height 5'7", August 19th from Nibelheim, AB blood. The main character in Final Fantasy VII, originally a member of Soldier, he's now a mercenary who will take any job. After being hired by Avalanche, he gradually gets caught up in a massive struggle for the life of the planet. His enormous sword can cut almost anything in two. Eris Gainsborough. So her name here is Eris, is how they localized her name. In everything past this point, her name is Aerith with a TH instead of an S. So I think what I'm going to do for this playthrough, since you can manually change the name of characters, I'm gonna use her modern name, Aerith, as she's currently known. But let be known that for the original versions of this, her name is Eris. All right, job flower merchant, age 22, weapon rod, 5'3", February 7th, birthplace unknown, blood type O. Young, beautiful, and somewhat mysterious, Eris met Cloud while selling flowers on the streets of Midgar. She decided to join him soon after. Her unusual abilities enable her to use magic, but she seems more interested in the deepening love triangle between herself, Cloud, and Tifa. All right. Tifa Lockhart, job bar hostess and Avalanche member, age 20, weapon glove, 5'4", May 3rd, Nibelheim, B-type. Bright and optimistic, Tifa always cheers up the others when they're down, but don't let her looks fool you. She can decimate almost any enemy with her fists. She's one of the main members of Avalanche. She and Cloud were childhood friends, and although she has strong feelings for him, she would never admit it. Yep. Barrett Wallace, job leader of Avalanche, age 35, weapon gun arm, height 6'4", birth date December 15th. Is it? Today is Barrett's birthday. All right, happy birthday, Barrett. Birthplace Corel Village. Head of the underground resistance movement Avalanche, Barrett is fighting the mega conglomerate Shinra Inc., which has monopolized Mako energy by building special reactors to suck it out of the planet. Barrett depends on brute strength and his gun arm to see him through. His wife died in an accident several years ago, and he now lives with his daughter, Marlene. Okay. Red XIII, Red 13. Job Beast. Age 48? Weapon headdress, height 3'9", Cosmo Canyon. Just as his name implies, he's an animal with a fire red fur, but under his fierce exterior is an intelligence surpassing that of any humans. His sharp claws and fangs make him good at close range fighting, but other than that, not much is known about him. It's not even certain that Red 13 is his real name, a real enigma. Okay. Sid Highwind, job pilot, age 32, weapon spear, 5'8", February 22nd, birthplace unknown, blood type B. Sid is a tough-talking, warm-hearted old pilot who hasn't forgotten his dreams. They're no better pilot by air or sea. He believes someday he'll fly to the ends of the universe. With his handmade spear and knowledge of machinery, he throws himself into any attack regardless of the danger. So it's a Final Fantasy series tradition to have a character in it named Sid. So there's pretty much a Sid in nearly every single game. And here's the Sid in Final Fantasy VII. All right. Sephiroth. Job top ranking. Soldier officer. Age unknown. Weapon longsword. Height 6'1". Also a Highwind. Huh. All right. Even amongst the elite heroes of Soldier, Sephiroth is known to be the best. His path is locked away by a confidential file held by Shinra Inc. His giant sword, which only he can handle, has extremely destructive powers, said to have disappeared in a battle years ago. His current whereabouts are unknown. Alright. Giant sword that only he can handle. I know for a fact that is proven untrue in this game, but alright. Yuffie Kisaragi. Job Materia Hunter Ninja. 16 knife boomerang origami for throwing. 5'2", November 20th, Wutai, blood type A. Although you'll never know it by looking at her, Yuffie comes from a long line of ninja. She forced herself into the group just to get a certain something. She's sneaky, arrogant, and way selfish. But her super shuriken and her special skills, there isn't anyone else you'd rather have by your side in a fight. Oh, I don't know. I think I'd rather have Kate Sith, or Kate C. I'm not sure how this is pronounced. I think it's Kate C. I don't know. Job Toysaurus. Weapon megaphone, height 3'2". Kate C rides around on the back of a huge stuffed Mog he magically brought to life. Megaphone in hand, he's always shouting orders and creating dopey attacks. With his slot machine attack works, the enemy looks like an overturned toy box. His hobby is fortune telling, but like his personality, it's pretty unreliable. Vincent Valentine, job unemployed, age 27, weapon gun, 6 foot tall, October 13th, blood type A. A mystical man, stern and upright, while at the same time dark and mysterious. His past connection with Shinra Inc. is what made him join Cloud and the others. He may seem frail at first glance, but hidden inside his body lurks a fearsome power. Okay. All right, controls, they're pretty straightforward. Though, this is one of those games where the confirm button is the circle button, which, luckily they corrected that in later games, but it's I think even at this point, like early on in PS1, it was pretty established that the X button, the cross button, is the accept button in most games. And the circle button is cancel, but in this one, it's the other way around. They fixed that for later Final Fantasies on the system, but not for this one. So there's all the controls there. I'm already very familiar with them. Field controls. You experience a 3D field for the first time in a Final Fantasy series. Since you can explore this enormous world in all directions, you'll feel as if you are actually in the world. Moving around, dynamic scene cuts and variations in camera angles provide a cinematic experience. Once in the field, you can enter names, talk with various people in cities, and play event games. Wow, what a way to sell it. As you proceed through the game, you'll come across the world map screen. Shown here in the bottom right is the world map. All right, that won't be for a bit though. Field controls, enter name, messages. Yep, this is all pretty straightforward stuff. The beginner's hall we will absolutely go to. That's practically a tutorial. Event games. This is all spoilers. Battle screen. It's standard Final Fantasy battle screen. ATB, there's our boy Ramu. Attack, limit, magic items, change, moves you back and forth from front to back. Defend, escape by holding down on L1 and R1. Game over. If all your party members are critically injured or turned to stone, the game is over. When the game ends, a screen which allows you to select your memory card slot will appear. So if you have a game over in this, you have to reload your save, is essentially the gist of this. Alright, status changes. There's a whole bunch of statuses in this. Hopefully less than like... Oh, it feels like less than Final Fantasy VI. FF6 felt like it went a little overboard with statuses, and there's probably the same amount in this one, but if I'm remembering correctly, it's not as big of a deal in this one to deal with all the different status effects. All right, there is the Sephiroth. Menu screens, not gonna worry about that. Magic, materia types, equipment, status, limit, you can change your limit. When your state is fury or sadness, the limit gauge fills up faster and is shown in red. If you're in sadness, the limit gauge fills up slower and is shown in blue. So this was a mechanic that it took me like 3 playthroughs to actually figure out what the hell that was. So I should have read the manual, I guess. Alright, ATB, magic order, menu screen commands, yep. Vehicles and machines, that's all spoilers. Chocobo, we will be doing some Chocobo business here. Credits, Game Brain, what? MTV Game Brain, $12.98. Alright, so if you want to get a VHS tape of tips on how to Final Fantasy VII, MTV Game Brain has got you covered, I guess. I kind of wonder if those are on like archive.org. I sure hope so. Alright, and then it's got a mini Brady Games strategy guide here for this, which I don't really need, and this is kind of spoilers anyways, so let's hop into it here. So I will be playing this with retro achievements turned on. I'm not going to pull up the retro achievements menu though, because it's spoilers top to bottom on that. But I will point out stuff as we go. Okay. Retro achievements, 0 of 98, unlocked. So even though I am very familiar with this, for the purposes of the casual playthrough, please use the spoiler tags for anything plot or like future stuff related. If I miss a achievement or anything, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be making more saves than usual, and I'm gonna be backing up my memory cards. And some of these achievements I'm going to get like on my own time offline because they're just gonna be a pain to get otherwise. All right, this is probably my favorite intro to a Final Fantasy game. Okay. Love that theme. They got that in nearly every single one. Okay. Let's do it. So this game, complete the game in the fastest time. Oh great, is this just going to show me a timer in the bottom right the whole time? God. So this game usually takes me about 20-ish hours to get through. Speedrunning's a mistake, yeah. There's really only one game that I want to attempt a retro achievement speedrun for, and it's because the current time on there is beatable, let's say, and it's for Alundra. So I'm gonna be doing a speedrun of Alundra at some point before Spiriax gets to it. I want that top spot on the Alundra leaderboard before Spiriax takes it eventually. I'm sure he will. Nobody tell him about it. Spiriax, if you're listening, don't you dare do it before I do it. So yeah, this like as dated as the CG looks like for this was like mind-blowing at the time for how great this looked. Hey Kevin. I know, I love this game so much. So for the PC version of this, like imagine that whole FMV that just played, except everything's upside down. Except for like the red guards here at the end of the cutscene. And I played through this whole damn game with it upside down. Come on, newcomer, follow me. Alright. Potion. You get 2 potions from there. So first things first. Memory. I set it to wait because I'm a huge bitch. And turn up the battle speed here. Battle message up, field message all the way up. Magic order 1 is fine. I don't think there's anything too crazy you can do here with this. You can't do like the chocobo background like FF6. Let's see. I think that's everything here. Okay. So if you hit the select button, you can see exits to each area. But I think I'm gonna leave that off for immersion. So the recent FF7 remake, I say recent, but it came out in 2020, covers the first bit of the game, and it starts pretty much exactly where this starts as well, and the cutscene is also pretty much the same. But parts that take like 2 hours in FF7 Remake are about 10 minutes in this. Biggs, wow, you used to be in Soldier alright. Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? Hold it, Jesse, he was in Soldier. He equipped them and now one of us. Didn't catch your name. Alright, we are Cloud. A canon name. Cloud. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. The hell y'all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on a bridge in front of it. So we got Biggs, Wedgie, Wedge, and Jesse. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust ya. And this is Barrett. If you push the directional button while pushing the cancel button to run. Earlier marked X. That's a weirdly structured sentence. So this, imagine this being upside down. Except for Cloud. Cloud is right side up. God. That Windows 98 PC version was so good. But yeah, there's also a Biggs and Wedge in most Final Fantasies. I think starting with 4, but it's been a while since I played 4. So I can't remember if that's accurate. So the nice thing about this is that you could just hold down the confirm button in this and it will auto-select attack for you. Or just auto-select whatever the last command that you did. Which is very nice. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out of these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture, let's just hurry. That's it, you're coming with me from now on. Alright. Biggs and I got the code for this door. So now we got Barrett. So we're gonna move Barrett into the back here because Barrett has a Gatling gun. So it's a long-range weapon. That means he'll do the same damage from the back row or the front row. Code decipher. Oh, nice. Well, now you know. Code decipher. Oh, I should also mention that Europe didn't get this when it originally came out. I think Europe maybe got the PC version first, and then like the maybe like PSP, PS3 era is maybe when Europe got FF7. But from what I've heard, a lot of people in Europe's first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy VIII, because that one I think did get a around the same time frame release. Push that button over there. Which that sucks that they missed out on it, but they eventually got it, you know. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life, and that'll be that. It's not my problem. The planet's dying, Cloud. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. Oh, I should also point out, if you wanted a reason not to take retro achievement leaderboard stuff seriously, there is a speedrun leaderboard. The first place on the speedrun leaderboard for this is 24 minutes. And I don't think there's even a task that short. So there's clearly some foolery going on with the leaderboards for stuff like this. Like, as much as the moderation team for retro achievements likes to keep things on a level playing field, some people still clearly are up to no good on the leaderboards for this. Alright, it's our first time getting to hear this bop. We're gonna hear it a lot. And it's unfortunate that FF7 Remake didn't really have that track in it. Had nearly everything else. Push the OK button in front of a ladder to grab onto it. After that, use the directional button to move up and down. Okay, Jess. I do like that they baked in a lot of the tutorials for this into the dialogue. Push the OK button in front of a ladder to grab onto it. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure there are like large skips in both versions. And I think like fairly recently there was a pretty substantial skip found in the PlayStation version, which is kind of like the most competitive version. That skips like I think half an hour of the game or something. It's crazy that there's still stuff like that being found. But I think there was also some guy found like nearly all of the speedrun skips years ago and then just never told anybody about it. I remember that being a thing of like this guy like almost taunting the speedrun community of like, hey, I found this skip, but I'm not gonna tell you about it, and I'll tell you if you're getting warm or not. And I don't know if it was ever like proven true that this guy actually knew any of this stuff ahead of time, but I don't know. Stuff like that just feels scummy to me, like hiding strats and things like that. Like just hide the strat until you do a run or something. But whatever. That's speedrunning for you. Okay. Alright, so we got the restore materia, but we can't use it yet because we don't know how to equip materia. When we blow this place, this ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I want to watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, be my guest. Watch out. This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. I know, right? Heads up, here they come! Alright, first boss. Guard Scorpion. Alright, so it's a robot, so we want to be using lightning element on it. When I first played this game, years and years ago, I think it was 98 or 99 when I first played this, I almost never used magic. I just used the auto attack for pretty much the whole game. And I was able to beat the game. I'm not sure if I game sharked or not, though, is the thing. I distinctly remember beating the game the first time through it. I did have a game shark at the time, but I'm not sure if I used it. I've definitely beaten the game legitimately since. Alright, so this boss has mechanics to it. And it's kind of your first introduction to bosses with mechanics. Alright, so Clad has a limit break. Alright, so the boss's animation changed, and so does the camera angle. Barret, be careful! Attack while its tail up, it's gonna counterattack with its laser! Alright, so if you attack right now, which I'll just do... So what if I attack anyways? What's the worst it could do? It'll do tail laser. And it does a bunch of damage. Alright, so we just gotta wait it out. Once the camera starts moving, then you're good to attack again. So I think if everything goes ideally in this fight takes that long, which is like 2 minutes. In FF7 Remake, that fight is like 15 minutes long. And there's all sorts of like phase changes and cutscenes at play, and man, which is a big reason why FF7 Remake is so much longer than this game is. Come on, let's get out of here. 10 minutes of detonation. Okay, so there's an achievement here for... Alright, not a good start. So I'm gonna have to run from every fight. There's an achievement for getting out of here at 7:45, I think, on the clock, or quicker. Which I don't know how close that's gonna cut it. I think it's doable though. I just need to get good luck on encounters, I think. Alright. You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. Oh boy. This is... Alright, please run quickly. Don't do these long animation attacks. Alright. Okay, now it's down and to the right. Oh my god. There ain't no way I'm making it here with 7:45. You must have to do, like, step manipulation or something. Oh my god, I'm gonna be off by a few seconds. Yeah, I didn't get the achievement. It just disappeared. Dude. This is gonna be a really hard achievement to get, I think. Huh. There must be something that you can do to make this part. So I needed to have done that 30 seconds faster. 30 seconds faster here in order to get the retro achievement. That is... oof. Okay, so we're 22 minutes into the game from the start screen. This point right here is like almost 2 hours into FF7 Remake, I think. That should get the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everybody get back. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Hey! If it's about the money, save it till we're back at the hideout. Alright. For whatever reason on that screen, they don't pop up the indicator for where the doors are. Excuse me. What happened? Nothing. Hey, listen. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only a gill. Forget it. Ah, not again. Alright, we can't talk to her again. I recognize her from the manual. Alright, warning. There's a play here called Loveless. There's a jump scare here in a second. That wire's going to buzz. There you go. Hey, you there! Fight him. So you can run from all of the encounters here, or you could fight them. In Remake, you pretty much had to fight them. And this section alone, this one screen, is like 20 plus minutes of gameplay. So like comparing this with FF7 Remake, you can definitely see where they stretched out some parts of the game. What the? Later. Fight him. I don't think you get anything other than just experience for fighting these guys. And I guess this does teach you about the different encounter formations. So if you get hit from behind, it does double damage, and then you turn and face where you were last hit by. So ideally in a pincer like this, you want to take out the easiest side to take out first. Over here. It's as far as you go. I don't have time to be messing around with you guys. Enough babbling, grab them! Oh, another thing of note about this. The FMV cutscenes in this were made by a different group entirely from the team that made the rest of the game. So there's actually some weird inconsistencies between the FMVs and the rest of the game. Cloud never came. Cloud, wonder if he was killed. No way. Cloud. Say, do you think Cloud's gonna fight to the end for Avalanche? The hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? Y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey Barrett, what about our money? Nothing. Cloud! Looks like I'm a little late. You damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big deal, it's just what I always do. Shit! Having everyone worried like that, you don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You're worried about me. So this game does actually contain swearing, which is unusual for the time. What? I'm taking it out of your money, hot stuff. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. And they only censored some of the swearing in this, which is also unusual. Hey, Cloud, you were great back there. Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Be careful, I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. I don't think you can leave the area until you help her. I can't remember if there's an item here. Doesn't look like there is. Last train out of Sector 8 station, last stop is Sector 7, train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:32 a.m., Midgar Standard Time. Yeah. This is why I hate the last train. Oh boy. I think it was both. Huh? This is my house. Make yourselves at home. Because I know that there's definitely some weird translation, localization stuff in this. You see the headlines in the Shinra Times? A terrorist had bombed the #1 reactor based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor. I sure put some thought into this one. They must have a real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next. Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. It seems this train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure they'll change by tomorrow. Someday Avalanche is gonna be famous. And me too. Cloud, don't you think I got a bright future ahead of me? What do you have in mind? All my life, I felt like nothing but a sidekick. But after joining Avalanche and trying to save the planet, I feel I can do lots of things. Alright. Hey Cloud, you want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Hey Run. Yeah, this is my favorite Final Fantasy as well. By a lot. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about 1/10,000th scale. Top plate is about 50 meters above the ground. A main support structure holds the plate up in the center, and there's other support structures built in each section. Psst, psst, whisper. The #1 reactor we blew up is in the northern section. Then there's #2, #3, all the way up to #8. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Yeah, 8 is my second favorite. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's the kind of place this is. Phew, this is next. Look. This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main support structure. We should be coming around the center area now. At each checkpoint, an ID sensor device is set up. It can check the identities and background on each and every passenger on the train by linking up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. Whisper, whisper. Anyone could tell we look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in the ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. Anyhow, we're almost back now. That's a relief. Okay. Look, you can see the surface now. This city doesn't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. A floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. Well, here's the thing about the city names. Midgar City wasn't built that long ago, you know? So it's like, do you think in 30 years or something, people would just forget what their town is called? Like, come on. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's because of that censored pizza that people underneath are suffering. So here's one of the few things they did censor. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move onto the plates? Dunno. Probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets, but they don't love their land enough to remember what it was called. I know, no one lives in the slums because they want to. Like this train, it can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. Yo, get over here, y'all, ya. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Cause the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. Alright. I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow! So I believe right here, on the other side of these guards... What the hell do you want? You know who I am? You can't pass. I got the miserable job of keeping scum like you from trying to sneak in here. Whoa, wow, you're great. Damn right. Don't waste time talking. That's what I always say. But So you can actually clip through these guards here and access the area transition at the south end of the screen with like some really careful positioning or something, and that was found relatively recently, and that skips everything past here up until Wall Market, if you're familiar with the game. So it's a pretty significant skip. Hey now, oops! What on earth are you doing? Just butt out, jeez! Huh? You come to see it too? There's a bombing on top. If this pillar should come down, everyone in the slums is dust. Well, there's no point in worrying about that. Hey, look, it's huge, ain't it? Yep, that's a lot of scrolling. Hey, this is a strange and wonderful place. This is my place, but you can come when you want. Bye, bro. Alright, that was Goro, I guess. Yo, Cloud, over here now! Okay, so I'll keep that other save there. Or whenever I try to do that dumb achievement at the start of the game again. Of escaping at 7:45 or better. That's, oh god. Like, I guess there's a reason why like 5% of people got that achievement. Did you hear? No, what? There's a news update. They said that there was a terrorist explosion up above, and that this time it was a Mako reactor. You know what this means? Don't care. Well, excuse me. Okay, go on ahead. Yep. Papa! Marlene, aren't you gonna say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Yeah. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. Alright, is it Tifa? I'm so glad everyone's safe. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy. Ah, ain't nothing like a first drink after a job. Hick. Why don't you have one too? Yeah, why not? Ooh, that's more like it. Even if you were a soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you better listen to whatever I tell ya. So I'm pretty sure there's no, yeah, there's no pizza sign here in original FF7. And the bar is a lot smaller. So there's a draft beer sign and a Texas sign, but no pizza sign like in Remake. Therefore, FF7 Remake superior to the original. Papa, welcome home. You alright, Barrett? Great. Next sign. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. Oh, also, another reason why I'm doing this now is because the second part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy is coming out in, like, 2 months. So, close enough that I want to refamiliarize myself. Sit down. How about something to drink? Give me something hard. Just a minute, I'll make one for you. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What's with you all of a sudden? That wasn't even a tough job. I guess not. You weren't soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry, once I get that money, I'm out of here. Cloud, are you feeling alright? Yeah, why? No reason, you just look a little tired, I guess. So in Remake, I don't think you were ever allowed down here. So this is exclusive to the original. Oops. Hey, look at the news. What a blast. I think it was all because of my bomb. All I really did was just make it like the computer told me. Oh no, I must have made a miscalculation somewhere. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Is there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None, I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there's anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here right now. Don't go thinking you so bad just because you was in Soldier. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. But don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. There you go, ass not censored. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question, I answered it, that's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about either Shinra or Soldier. But don't get me wrong, I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Well, alright. He only cares about draft beer in Texas. Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you. Please join us. Sorry, Tifa. The planet's dying. Slowly but surely it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. I only live on this planet. So, you're really leaving? You're just gonna walk right out ignoring your childhood friend? What? Sorry. You forgot the promise, too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud, it was 7 years ago. Look, the well. You remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. Sorry I'm late. Said you wanted to talk to me about something? Come this spring, I'm leaving this town for Midgar. All boys are leaving our town. But I'm different from all of them. I'm not just going to find a job. I want to join Soldier. I'm gonna be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth, the great Sephiroth. Hey, boys. I know, right? They only have eyes in this game, though. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. The Grand Stream is actually a contemporary of this, so very similar, like, poly counts between that and this. Huh? Will you be in the newspapers if you do well? I'll try. Hey, why don't we make a promise? If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, alright? What? Whenever I'm in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to at least experience that once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise. So Grand Stream did have the 1-up on FF7, and that Grand Stream was sometimes 60 FPS, whereas these scenes are 30 FPS, and battles are 25 FPS? You remember now, don't you? Our promise? And the menu screen is 60 FPS in this. I'm not a hero and I'm not famous. I can't keep the promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you got to keep your promise. Wait a sec, big time Soldier. A promise is a promise. Here. Receive Barrett's stash, 1500 gil. Oh baby. We could buy 1 materia. This is my pay, don't make me laugh. What? Then you got the next mission lined up, I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay. Psst, psst. We're really hurting for help, right? That money's from Marlene's schooling. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. This track is not used anywhere near enough in the rest of the game. And I don't think it got a remix in Remake either. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Barrett's snoring kept me up. Psst, psst. Keep it down, they'll hear you. Barrett's always edgy before an operation. I'm going this time. Our target's a Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you that materia you found. Just teach me how to use it. Well that's a fixable problem. You can change that now. Okay, I'll explain it. Because if you haven't played this casually before, absolutely play it. Especially after playing Remake, because I know that you did that. Sure, I'll explain how materia works. First, access the menu. You know the basic functions. A triangle button brings up the menu. Directional buttons move the cursor. Like this. Select each menu by using the OK button. If you want to leave the menu, just push the cancel button. See? Let's go ahead. Now you're in this menu. Select materia submenu. So this is just auto-piloting. Select who you want to use it. Now look at my weapon here. Each weapon and armor has slots in it. Choose which slot you want to put materia in. Now select the materia you want to use. Of the whole 1 materia here. This is curative materia. If you want to know what its effect is, line the cursor up with check and push the OK button. It's just like selecting battle commands. Just line up the cursor to magic. You can see that the available magic has increased. Now you can use new magic cure. And that's all there is to equipping materia. See? It wasn't that tough. When you want to remove any materia, it's as easy as pointing to the materia slot and pushing the triangle button. There's just one thing you have to be careful of. Whenever you equip materia, your situation changes. Parts of you may become stronger, while others get weaker. That's the equip effect in the center of the screen. Normally, when you equip magic materia, your magic power will get stronger, but your physical strength weakens. So materia is kind of a double-edged sword. On the left side of the screen, you can see the materia's effect on you. It's wise not to overuse magic materia, but try out various things. Push the cancel button next to the submenu. Okay, that's about it. I'll give you some advanced tips later. Shit, what's this? It wasn't that tough crap. I'm clueless. Well, you handle the materia then. Alright, access it in the menu. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you, don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Alright, good luck. Okay, so in Remake, this whole section, there was an entire, like, 2 chapters, I think, between getting back from the Reactor 8 mission and starting Reactor number 5 here. So they added a whole bunch of extra stuff into Remake. Why don't you rest up on the 3rd floor of my house? With just one condition, gotta give me some cash. Nothing. Cheap. Censored. Hey, wait a minute, you! You can't just walk out of here without buying something. Might be unhealthy for you, if you know what I mean. Alright. Okay. So I already have the assault gun. I didn't equip it on Barrett yet. Grenades are extremely useful at this point in the game. So we're gonna get 6 of those. Sure, let's get iron bangles too. You'll forget about it. Oh, you! Get my friend on the 2nd floor to teach you. I'm not sure what this guy is shooting. Oh, he's shooting the target up there. I always thought that he was shooting this, whatever this gigantic Full Metal Alchemist helmet is on the bottom right. So what we got behind the counter here? We got a chainsaw. We got a robot arm. It looks like a bazooka. A rifle. And a car muffler, it looks like. With a bunch of pistols behind the counter. Alright, of course I can't equip any of that stuff. Okay. Assault gun. Nice upgrade. Okay. Alright, so Clada is lightning and ice. So we'll... Who's got the most? Okay, so we'll give Restore to Cloud. Lightning to Tifa. And we'll also keep Ice on Cloud. So there is some strategy to, like, who has what equipped, especially early on in the game. Okay, so this is the beginner's hall. You absolutely do not want to skip this, even if you're experienced with the game, because all materia. Hey, you got one right off. That was materia. Next, take this treasure chest, because you get goodies here. Received ether. Pet the doggo. How to use buttons. L1, R1, turn quickly. That isn't quite what that does, but okay. The square button is walk. Huh. Alright. Speak/execute. How to reset. So this is the soft reset. Only works on the field. Huh? Finger? What the hell? I'm the position cursor. Call me whenever you're walking around confused. Push the select button and I'll appear over your shiny little head. Geez, you stand out even more than I do. Am I in the way? If so, just push the select button one more time. I'm pretty busy myself and can't always come when you need me. If I don't show up sometimes, don't get mad. Later. Push the select button if you're lost. Usually position cursor will appear on the screen, but not always. But wait! Red triangles mark the exits and green triangles mark ladders. This will help you safely make it through even the darkest streets or dangerous mountains. But there are times when it won't appear, so be careful. And I'm not sure why it doesn't appear sometimes. I'm sure they have a good reason though. This is the beginner's hall. You say you're a beginner, but your eyes say you're not. Don't mess with me! I used to be a soldier. I'll tell you how much I know, and for free too. This is like the Navy SEAL copy pasta. What do you want to know? So I don't really need to learn about any of these tricks. So what's other things to watch out for? You probably know all this, but just in case I'll go over it. Until you get instructions, don't open or take discs out of the PlayStation. After you open up the disc cover, I can't guarantee what'll happen, that's all. So there's actually a glitch, or maybe a kind of intended thing in this, where there's either damage over time or heal over time mechanics in this. And if you do a damage over time on an enemy and then open up the disc tray on your PlayStation, it'll keep doing the damage for it, but it won't load whatever the enemy's next move is. So you can actually cheese out a lot of fights just doing that. This is the fabled save point. At a save point, you can use a tent and/or select save. There's more too. Look for something called secret. Even if you're wiped out, you can save. If you save, you can restart from that same point. That way you don't have to worry when you've been wiped out. This is jumping ahead a little bit, but when you leave Midgar, once you get to the world map, you can save anywhere you like. Remember that. Alright. That should be all you need to know about the save points. I'll probably see you again somewhere on the road. Take care. I'm a treasure chest. Beginners, make sure and keep an eye out for me. The treasure chests don't always look like that, though. Is an important thing about this. Okay. And it takes forever to save in this game because it has to refresh the cache or something or there is no caching for memory card stuff in this. Hey soldier, tell us about battles. We'll even pay ya. I'm not hard up enough to take money from guys like you, but I'll rap with you for a while. What do you want to know? I already know all these things. That's all the time I have for you. Alright, and there's a little kid fight club here. Smack knock, help! You gotta hang in there. Your limit gauge is starting to build. Wah! Okay, now your limit gauge is full. Go ahead and use it. Fight with your limit technique. Great. Alright. We witnessed Little Kid Fight Club. Alright. This is a slums. I don't think you can stay for free. What are you gonna do? Does just seeing the bed make you sleepy? No way. Tough guy, huh? You better sleep when you can. You better save when you can. That's a trick to being tough. Remember that, old dude. Alright. Is this guy a poster for a bolt? Alright. That's pretty great. And then a One Piece, some One Piece branding here on the bed. So it looks like the person's bed on the left is into anime, and the person whose bed on the right is into Bolt. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. I don't think I've ever actually looked at this room closely. Alright. And some... That's either cigarettes or ketchup. Ketchup packets on the ground here. Some Pepsi. This looks like a point-blank target. Yeah, I need to get a Bolt poster now. Order that up on Redbubble. I actually ordered some stuff from Redbubble because they had a 40% off. So I got some bootleg anime shirts and sweaters coming in. I didn't buy a huge amount of them because I've never ordered from them before, and I don't know like how bad the quality is on them. Ah, another slow day. If this keeps up, the store's going under. Can't sell any really good medicine in a slum like this. Oh, look at this. This doesn't happen every day. You're a customer? Yes, welcome. We sell, we buy. What you got? Fire, ice, lightning, restore. So I can really only afford one. I did get an all magic as well. I have 2 Phoenix Down. So the Phoenix Down, if somebody in your party dies, you can revive them with the Phoenix Down. Probably don't need to worry about that because I kind of know what I'm doing. Poison is also not really an issue in this, so not gonna worry about that either. I think I do need a fire materia though, so I'm gonna grab one of those. And then what you typically want to do... So fire all. Okay. So the all materia, materia in this game has levels to it. So the more XP that your materia gets, the more you can do with it. Like you can see in the lower left there's abilities. So once you get to 2 stars with ice, then you can use ice 2. 3 stars gives you ice 3. 4 stars is a weird thing that we won't see until much later in the game. And same with Cure, Cure 2, Regen, and Cure 3. So the all magic, outside of battle, all will, if you pair that with Restore, with these links between the materia here, you can like restore your whole party at once with a single cast of Cure. Inside battle though, you can only use the all effect as many times as you have levels on your all materia there. So our all materia has 1 star on it, so I can only use an AoE fire cast once in battles. So it's super important, especially early on, to get this all materia and get it leveled up as soon as you can. Okay. And then this is the full extent of Sector 7 here, by the way. It's much smaller than it is in Remake. Alright, it's got some cool leather jackets. We found Goro's house. He used to give us nothing but headaches when he was here, but now that he's gone, I kinda miss him. Strange, isn't it? Haha, I wonder if my son's already left. Well, it's just my wife in here, I have no idea how lonesome it gets. Well, it's just you two, and then whatever this doll thing is in the display case. I don't think I've ever actually been in this house before in any of my other playthroughs. Ah, Johnny's gone. You look a little disappointed. I don't like to say it myself, but I'm just a lonely guy when I'm not drinking. Yeah, I think it's Boo Boo Boys. Boo Boo Boys, something like that. There's a lot of great stuff like that in 90s and early 2000s, JRPGs especially. before they started doing the in-game branding and sponsored shit. Morning, dawn comes and things never change. You be careful not to get hurt. Come on back again, here? And it wasn't until like Shenmue where it's like, oh, we can get actual money from advertisers by putting their bullshit in our game. And then you get something like Perfect Dark Zero on Xbox 360, which is like Samsung logos on every menu. Yo! Looks like this ain't no private car, so split up. Hoodlums again. God, don't I just have all the luck? You say something? I said, you say something? Yo, look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? Damn. It's empty because of guys like you. Yipes! You've seen the news, right? Avalanche says there'll be more bombings. Only devoted employees like me will go to Midgar on a day like today. You looking for Shinra? I won't give in to violence. Barrett! Censored! You lucky censored! So, what are we gonna do now? Shit! The hell are you so calm about? You busting up my rhythm. Again, very weird that they only censor some of this. Seems like they just finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. So what's our next target? Ha! Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. Oh, why'd I tell you? Jesse's probably already told you. There's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains. Which Shinra's very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Good morning, and welcome to Midgar Lines. Arrival time at Sector 4 Station will be 11:45. That means we've only got 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. Alright, in 3 minutes, we're jumping off this train. Got it? Cloud, come over here. Let's look at the railway map monitor. So in Remake, they changed it so that the plan was not initially to jump off the train, but in this, the plan is to jump off the train. It looks like you've seen this already. It's alright, come a little closer. That's odd. The ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Type A security alert! Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. Repeat, Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. Search of all cars will be conducted. What's happening? What's going on? We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. Censored! Someone blew it! Unidentified passengers locating in car number 1 preparing for lockdown. Let's go, keep it up. Car number 1 lockdown. Upgrading to level 2 warning. Hurry! We're gonna lock the door, sir. Just run! Changing the plan too. Car 2 lockdown. Upgrading to warning level 3. Alright, we clear? Not yet. They're starting another check. If we're caught, we're done for. But don't worry. If we move up the train car by car, we should get past it. Oh man. Unidentified passengers moving the front of train currently tracking location. Hee hee. Alright, so that guy steals your stuff. Nowhere to run. By any chance, busted? That's right. So sorry, I'll give it back. Okay, so he steals your money. Car number 3 lockdown upgrading. No warning level 4. Oop. Car number 4 lockdown upgrading to maximum security alert. Alright, we made it. Yo, this way. Let's go, we're gonna dive out of here. scary, huh? Too late to be saying that now. Why'd you come along anyway? Because... Hey, you two, ain't no time for that. Yeah, I made up my mind. Watch closely. I'm gonna jump. You don't care if I go first? The leader always stays till the end. Don't worry about me, just go. Yo, don't go getting your spiky ass hurt. It's only the beginning of the mission. Later, you can take care of the rest. Good. So far, everything's going as planned. Right. Better not let your guard down until we get to the Sector 5 reactor. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse got everything ready for us, so move it. Well, the reactor's just down this tunnel. Okay, I think there's items if I go this way. If I remember correctly. Perfect opportunity for fire all. If I had lightning all, that would be even better. So XP is for character levels, AP is for materia levels. I'm pretty sure that there's items here. Center security guards there, we gotta turn back. Okay, maybe not. You're the Avalanche! Okay. I've actually never seen this scene before, so... This is new to me. So anytime the thing in the lower right says wait, then enemies can't take their turns. So there is a way to kind of manipulate how the how turns come up. A terrorist attack! Avalanche is attacking! More security's coming. It's dangerous to stay here. Let's stay here. Huh. I wonder if this is just infinite battles? I legit don't know. Dang. So there's an achievement. So that's Tifa's Limit Break, which requires an additional input. So you get these slot machine reels, and it can either be hit, miss, or okay, I think? Or yeah. And it requires some timing on the input. And there's an achievement for getting... There's attack, more security's coming. Okay, let's just run. I have a feeling that's just infinite battles. Alright, back we go this way, I suppose. I really wish the auto attack logic would prioritize stuff in the front row, because I'm pretty sure this does the same thing like other Final Fantasies, where you can't do full damage to something in the back row until the front row ones are dead. Okay. At least we're getting levels out of this. Could be worse. Nice. So that was a crit. Okay, now we're back at the screen we started on, I think. Oh, almost. Hey, Medkips. Yeah, like, I know for people who didn't play this when it originally came out, this gets a lot of flack for the bad graphics of, like, the primitive 3D, especially compared to, like, really well done 2D sprites. And I could see that. But I think the gameplay and story and all that are really what shines through for this one. Those light beams are the Shinra security sensors. We can't go any further. That's one damn tiny hole. I'm telling you to squeeze into that to get under the plate? No way. Yo, Cloud, what are we gonna do? Go down. But damn, man, that thing gives me the chills. Yeah, the Popeye arms on everybody is pretty great. Deep ether. But like, so comparing this to like 16-bit Super Nintendo and Genesis RPGs and some other like early PS1 RPGs, the thing that I appreciate about this is that the dungeons don't all just feel like mazes, like copy-paste mazes, like a lot of JRPGs from the time can feel like Wild Arms, for instance. And some other early PS1 stuff, and like Final Fantasy VI for the problem had that. Yeah. Well, like even for this, the field graphics with the super deformed characters, I could totally see that. Cloud, this way, the reactor's up the ladder. But like the battle models in this are very good. Like they're higher poly, they have faces in the battle. It's just like Grand Stream. Your character has a face, but you can only see it, quote unquote, in the battle graphics. I'm sorry, the ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. I made your ID card special, so that's why it happened. I put my heart into making it, but I failed. It's alright, Jesse. There's an item over there I didn't get. Yeah, I need to go get it. Alright, here. Potion. Totally worth it. But yeah, they definitely fixed that in Final Fantasy VIII, where even the field models look pretty good for what it is. Yeah, I think that would be a spoiler. But speaking of Cool Ranch, the first time that I ever saw anything about this game was a TV commercial. I think it was a Pepsi commercial, I want to say, of Santa playing FF7, but it was with the dual analog controller. What else is he? Oh, I did crank it out before. So I'll turn it down there for a bit. There was a Pepsi commercial of Santa playing FF7 with a dual analog controller. Not a dual shock, but the dual analog. And like, I remember this commercial vividly, but I've never seen it again, and I don't think it exists on the internet. Like, I don't think if anybody saved a VHS of that commercial. But I think it was a combination Pepsi and like generic PlayStation commercial from like Christmas 98 or 99, I want to say. And I remember it like it was yesterday, but I've never seen this commercial again anywhere on the internet. So I don't know if it still exists. Garage shading, it is. It is, yes. We're gonna pull out now. We'll meet up at the hideout. Cloud, we're counting on you to blow up the reactor. So garage shading is it's shading the polygons without textures on it. So the only textures on these 3D models are the eyes, generally. Alright, so here's reactor number 5. In Final Fantasy VII Remake, reactor number 5 is like an hour long, start to finish. And we're almost done with reactor 5 now. Though I do like the kind of gimmick that they made for this area in the remake. I'm gonna save that limit break here. But I always thought it was weird in hindsight having Santa play FF7 with that controller when that controller was not supported by this game. Santa, what are you doing? Papa. Sephiroth. Sephiroth did this to you, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldier. Mako reactors. Shinra. Everything. I hate them all. Flip phones. Damn, man, get a hold of yourself. You alright? Tifa. Hmm? No, forget. Come on, let's hurry. Alright. Bomb has been planted. Man, this speedrun timer in the bottom right of the game screen is really annoying me. I gotta figure out how to turn that off at some point. Yeah, it was pretty much just that. It was like a 15-second commercial as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, though. I also seem to recall that the dual analog mode had different color buttons for it, and it could emulate the D-pad, I think? I never had one, so I don't know if that's the case. And the only real way to know, to like visually identify one, was the sticks were a different shape. Or the tops of the sticks were different. Alright, let's see if I can do this first try. Jesse said we all have to push the buttons at once. Fuck. No good, let's try it again. Okay. Shame. Shameful. I'm a fake fan. Okay, let's just save over that one. I'm glad they kept that that mini game in the remake. Okay. So I have a tent. I don't think I need to use it. I'm just gonna run from this fight if I can. Cloud will be fine. Only shot 3 times. This is a cool shot. I don't think I ever really looked at the area below this bridge, and you can kind of see the... I guess that's supposed to be the slums down there? Huh. I never really looked at that closely before, though. Interesting. This way. Shinra soldiers. Shit! What the hell's going on? A trap. President Shinra. Why is the president here? So you must be all that... What is it? Avalanche! And don't you forget it. And you're President Shinra, huh? Long time no see, President. Long time no see. Oh, you. You're the one who quit Soldier and joined Avalanche. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako from the looks in your eyes. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Cloud. Forgive me for asking, but I can't be expected to remember each person's name unless you become another Sephiroth. Yes, Sephiroth. He was brilliant, perhaps too brilliant. Sephiroth? Don't give a damn about none of that. This place going up with a big bang soon. Serves y'all right. And such a waste of good fireworks, just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin! That's all you can say? Vermin. Y'all Shinra the vermin killing the planet, and that makes you King Vermin. So shut up, jackass. You're beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you'll excuse me, I have dinner I must attend. Dinner? Don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. But I've made arrangements for a playmate for it all. What's that noise? The hell is this? Meet Airbuster, a techno soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Techno soldier. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Wait, President! Yo, Cloud, we gotta do something about him. Help, Cloud! This is from Soldier? No way, it's just a machine. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna bust him up. Alright, first time in this game, we hear this banger. Big bomber. Turn function, non-operational. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite songs in gaming. Is it dead already? It's dead already. This is also the first time in Remake that you hear this song as well. And the remake of this, for the Airbuster fight in particular, is really good in Remake. I think it's mostly saving my limit breaks for this. It's gonna blow! Let's go, Tifa! Barret, can't you do something? Not a damn thing. Cloud, please don't die. You can't die. There's still so much I want to tell you. I know, Tifa. Hey, you gonna be alright? Ooh. Be strong. You worry about yourselves. I'm alright, but take care of Tifa. Alright, sorry about this. Stop talking like this is the end. Alright then, later. It's only a 5,000 foot drop. No biggie. All right? Can you hear me? Yeah. Back then, you could get by with just skinned knees. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean by that time? What about now? Don't worry about me. You just worry about yourself now. I'll give it a try. Oh, it moved. How about that? Take it slow now, little by little. Hello? Hello? Hey, who are you? Hey, Aquas. Hello, hello. I think the reason why is I think that FMV was done by the internal Square team, and I think all the rest were done by an external CG company, I think. Because there is some weird inconsistencies between some of the videos, and I think that's what it was. You okay? This is a church in the Sector 5 slums. It suddenly fell on top of me. It really gave me a scare. I came crashing down? The roof and the flower bed must have broken your fall. You're lucky. So he falls like 5,000 feet from the sky, and some flowers let him survive. Sure. Flower bed, is this yours? Sorry about that. It's alright, the flowers here are quite resilient because this is a sacred place. They say you can't grow grass and flowers in Midgar, but for some reason, the flowers have no trouble blooming here. I love it here. Well, alright. So we meet again. Don't you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. You're the slum drunk. You were selling flowers. Oh, I'm so happy. You didn't buy any flowers from me, though. Oops. Well, that's okay. Alright, good talk. Say, do you have any materia? Yeah, some. Nowadays, you can find materia anywhere. But mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. Good for nothing. You probably just don't know how to use it. No, I do. It just doesn't do anything. I feel safe just having it. It was my mother's. Say, I feel like talking. Do you feel up to it? After all, here we are meeting again, right? I don't mind. Wait here, I gotta check my flowers, it'll be just a minute. Okay. Alright, so we're miraculously healed as well. Sure. Just a little longer. Oh. Now that you mention it. We don't know each other's names, do we? My name is... Alright, so I mentioned this before. Her name in this localization of the game is Eris. For ever since I played this game, like in 1998, she's been Eris. Her canon name and her official Square Enix name is Aerith with a TH. So, I hate that I have to do this, but Aerith is her canon name. Her name's gonna be Aerith. I hate it though. I hate it. I hate it. God. Her name's Eris. I'm Eris, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. The name's Cloud. Me, I do a little bit of everything. Oh, jack of all trades. Yeah, I do whatever's needed. What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Sorry, Sorry, bad timing on my part. Cloud, don't let it get to you. Don't worry about me. Can I just leave? Nope. Don't worry about me. Say, Cloud, have you ever been a bodyguard? You do everything, right? Yeah, that's right. Then get me out of here. Take me home. Okay, I'll do it, but it'll cost you. Well then, let's see. How about I go out with you once? Alright. I don't know who you are, but... You don't know me? I know you. Oh yeah, I know you. That uniform. Hey sis, this one's a little weird. Shut up, you Shinra spy. Reno, want him taken out? I haven't decided yet. Don't fight here, you'll ruin the flowers. Alright, and then that's that. The exit is back there. So in Remake, there's a really cool fight here with Reno, but in this, you just run away. Those were Mako eyes. Yeah, alright. Back to work, back to work. Oh. And don't step on the flowers. Hey Reno, you just stepped on them, they're all ruined, you're gonna catch holy hell. Oh boy. So there's an achievement here. And I'll mention what the achievement is after we're past this part. But there's multiple ways that this section can go. I'm gonna turn on the indicator here. Oh, I can't, never mind. There they are over there. Cloud, that one. Barrel Master. I know. Looks like they aren't gonna let us go. What should we do? Well, we can't let them catch us, can we? And there's only one thing left. Yeah, retro achievements have been a thing for a few years. Since like 2019, maybe? Alright, I'll hold them off. Right, make sure they don't get through. Ancient's getting away! Attack, attack, attack! Aerith! Think we killed him? They shouldn't have put up a fight, I say. Cloud, help! Damn. What's that? Run! Alright. First vacation since 2019, damn. Well, you get some time off though, right? Egg! Cloud, help! Hold on a minute. I think it's this one? Here's a barrel, if I could just push it over, push the barrel. Irk! Thanks, Cloud. Alright. Ah. Cloud, help! Hold on a minute. There's a barrel. Push the barrel. Mwah! Thanks, Cloud. There we go. A flower blooming in the slums. Aerith, this way. So that achievement was for completing that section without Eris having to fight anything. Yuenwa. They didn't censor this. Aha, they're looking for me again. You mean it's not the first time they've been after you? No. They're the Turks. The Turks are an organization in Shinra. They scout for possible candidates for soldier. This violently? I thought they were kidnapping someone. They're also involved in a lot of dirty stuff on the side. Spying, murder, you know. They look like it. But why are they after you? There must be a reason, right? No, not really. I think they believe I have what it takes to be a soldier. Maybe you do. Want to join? I don't know, but I don't want to get caught by those people. Then let's go. So the church is a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, based off of that screen. Wait, I said. Puff wheeze. Slow down, don't leave me. Bunny, I thought you were cut out to be a soldier. Oh, you're terrible. Ha ha ha. Hey Cloud, were you ever in soldier? I used to be. How'd you guess? Your eyes, they have a strange glow. That's a sign of those who've been infused with Mako, a mark of soldier. But how did you know about that? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Right, nothing. Come on, let's go, bodyguard. So that sequence in the attic of the church, there's a ton of variations of how that can go. For another achievement, at some point in the future, I'll have to do that section again and use the wrong barrels for each command. Woo, finally made it off. Now what? But you could have her fight the Shinra soldiers. Just have her run. Different things to do there. My house is over there. Hurry before he comes. I'm not sure why she would be worried about the random guy with the hat. But maybe she's talking about avoiding Reno. Okay. And this is another section that's like 30 minutes long between the church and here in the remake. All right, let's go get this materia first. Cover materia and ether. I'm home, Mom. So here's Elmira. This is Cloud, my bodyguard. Bodyguard? You mean you were followed again? Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm alright. I had Cloud with me. Thank you, Cloud. Yeah, she's selling them for only a gil, too. So what are you gonna do now? Is Sector 7 far from here? I want to go to Tifa's bar. Is Tifa a girl? Well, not with that skip that was found, where you could just skip straight to Walmart. Or Walmarket. I'm calling it Walmart, god. A girlfriend? Girlfriend? Yeah, that's right. Oh, how nice. Well, that's nice. Let's see, Sector 7? I'll show you the way. You gotta be kidding. Why do you want to put yourself in danger again? I'm used to it. Used to it? Well, don't go. Don't know, getting help from a girl. A girl? What do you mean by that? You expect me to just sit by and listen after hearing you say something like that? Mom, I'm taking Cloud to Sector 7. I'll be back in a while. But dear, I give up. You never listen once you've made up your mind. But if you must go, why don't you go tomorrow? It's getting late now. Yeah, you're right, Mom. Aerith, please go and make the bed. I never noticed the enormous TV that they have. Like, look at this thing. God. That glow in your eyes. You're from Soldier, right? Yeah, rather I used to be. I don't know how to say this, but would you please leave here tonight without telling Aerith? Alright. So I think this is just a weird lamp next to the TV. And a bunch of flowers. Okay. They made the house really detailed in Remake. You need to go through Sector 6 to get to Sector 7. Sector 6 is a little dangerous, so you'd better get some rest tonight. Cloud. Good night. Oh man. Seem pretty tired. I haven't slept in a bed like this in a long time. Oh, yeah. Ever since that time. My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I feel a lot better if you just settled down and had a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be perfect type for you. I'm not interested. I must have fallen asleep. Sector 7's past Sector 6, I should be alright by myself. Receive potion. Receive Phoenix down. Alright, so I'm gonna hold down the run button here. Cloud, I thought the Turks came back. Get some rest. So this is a sneaking mission. You have to sneak out without making a noise to alert Aerith. Can't get caught this time. I didn't press the button there. Cloud, I thought the Turks came back. So in Remake, there's like buckets on the ground and things to run into. But for this, it's just stay as far away from her door as possible. Wow. Okay, so there's another achievement in this area here. I also think I might have missed a flyer. I know that there's a missable Turtle Paradise flyer in this part of the game. And I'm actually going to check my notes, because I made notes for this. Sector 5, bottom right of the slums. Okay. So this is Sector 5, I think. Right? Yeah, Sector 5, okay. Everything President Shinra says is a lie. But then again, you can't trust that avalanche or whatever you call them. You can bat it around all you like, but in the end it comes down to wanting to be like those who live up above. So who do you believe in? Oneself. Me. I never lie to myself, that's for sure. Alright. Turtle's Paradise News, #1. For delicious wine with a nice ring to it. Stop by Turtle's Paradise. Glug glug. Now no one will find it, Num. The top one and the bottom one. Glug glug. Huh? Open the hidden drawer between the drawer. 5 gil. Take it. See, 5 gil. Killing Hope. Alright, so there's a retro achievement for stealing this kid's 5 gil. It's mine now. And it's important that while you're here, you read the Turtle Paradise flyer, because I think this one is missable. And you want to read all of the Turtles Paradise. And yeah, there's Beard Guy on the wall here. There's a lot of like little weird details to these environments that I've never really noticed throughout the years of playing this, because I never really looked closely. Stare. We only trade items for gil here. How else would I trade for stuff? I don't have any tents left, but I don't think that's a big deal. Hey, don't come barging into my house and be opening up my freezer. Didn't your mother ever teach you that? Well, geez. I was just trying to talk to him. I don't care if it's scrap metal or material, you can get anything here in the slums. Got a lot of good material here, why don't you look it over? I already have most of those. So, nah. Don't need it. Let's see, we got some bottles up on the shelf. Single flower on the freezer. Bonsai tree. Nope. Did not mean to interact with that. Okay. Ooh ah ah. Ooh ah. Oh all right. Gigantic screen. So in Remake, Sector 5 is like 10 times bigger than this. What we got here? We got some pots, jars, ashtray, cigarettes. So another chainsaw on the wall and another robot arm and another car muffler. Just like that other shop in Sector 7. So here there's a katana on the sofa back there. More pistols on the table. a can of Mountain Dew. As you do. Take care of yourself, it's a lot of the slums, but to do that, first you need weapons, right? So this guy sells grenades, I think? Yeah, grenades and Titan Bangle. So I'll buy 2 Titan Bangles and get another 10 grenades. The grenades are very much going to come in handy later. Talk to the doggo. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it for here. And there she is. You're up bright and early. How could I ask you to go along when I knew it would be dangerous? Are you done? You have to go through the slum in Sector 6 to get to Tifa's 7th heaven. I'll take you there, come on. Alright. And then that autopilots. Because reasons. So this one screen here is like 30 minutes of gameplay in Remake. For this just one literal screen. Oh, I did not give her any materia. Alright. So we're just going to run. Okay. Alright, so she can't cast all. We're not going to give her cover, because that would be a disaster. We'll give her restore. And fire all. Restore lightning and ice. Give him cover. Okay. And then in this area in particular, there is a great enemy that we need to fight. At least once. Everybody's favorite boss fight from... Yeah, here it is. The Hell House! So the Hell House is a boss fight in Remake, but in this it's just a regular-ass enemy. That shoots nukes at you. Okay, and then there it is. There's our boy, the Hell House. Hell House. Gives a decent amount of money for this part of the game. Okay. And there we go. That one screen was like 30 minutes of Remake gameplay. The gate to Sector 7's in there. Thanks, I guess this is goodbye. You gonna be alright going home? Oh no, whatever will I do? Is that what you want me to say? Take her. I could do that. But won't I be in your way? What do you mean in the way? Nothing. You think the Hell House is made by Shinra to cull the slum population? Can we take a break? Alright, this thing. In the remake you could use the slide here. Can't do that in this one. I can't believe it's still here. Cloud, over here. So I think you could use the swing set and the slide in Remake. What rank were you? Rank? You know, in Soldier. Oh, I was... first class. Just the same as him. Same as who? My first boyfriend. You were serious? No, but I liked him for a while. I probably knew him. What was his name? It doesn't really matter. That's a strange name. Alright, first Chocobo appearance. Huh? Hey, back there. Tifa. That girl in the cart was Tifa? Where was she going? She looked kinda odd. Wait. I'll go on alone, you go home. She doesn't even know Tifa. Come on, Aerith. Alright, and then this one screen was, I think, 5 minutes of running. It's much shorter in this. This place is scary in a lot of ways, especially for a girl, so we gotta find Tifa fast. Okay. Alright, Wall Market. So this part here is what we could have skipped to earlier. Yeah, Walmart is like Vegas almost in Remake. And here it's like just a total mess. This is Don Corneo's mansion. He's a big shot here in Wall Market. Listen, the Don's not interested in men, so you just get the hell out of here. Okay. Oh, I have to go to... We gotta go to the brothel first. Forgot. The Honeybee Inn. Which I don't think is a brothel in Remake. It definitely is in this one, though. Welcome! Even unpopular dweebs like you may meet their destiny here. You looking for a girlfriend, too? You know a girl named Tifa? Hey, you're pretty fast. Tifa's our newest girl. But unfortunately, she's having an interview right now. Here at the Honeybee Inn, it's customary for all the new girls to be taken to Don Corneo's mansion. Don Corneo is a famous dilettante. Now he wants to settle down and is in the market for a bride. Oh yeah, our boy Johnny here. Man, should I go or not? I get so mental at times like this, I'm hopeless. Hey, aren't you? What? You mean you're too? Yeah, me too. You're Tifa's childhood friend, and you brought a new girlfriend to a place like this? What kind of guy are you? Alright. Checking in with our boy Johnny. What, me too? I decided this after a lot of deep thought. My last memories of Midgar, you know. But that guy over there kind of scares me. Yep. Good old Honeybee Inn. Okay. Hey, and you got another cute one with you. Hey, this looks like the Don's mansion. I'll go take a look. I'll tell Tifa about you. No, you can't! Why? You do know what kind of place this is, right? And what am I supposed to do? You want to go in with me? Well, being a man, that'll be pretty hard. Besides, if I bust in there, it'll cause too much commotion. But I can't just let you go in alone. Oh, man. First, we need to find out if Tifa's alright. What's so funny, Aerith? Cloud, why don't you dress up like a girl? It's the only way. What? Just wait, I got a cute friend I want to bring. Aerith, I can't... You are worried about Tifa, aren't you? Then come on, hurry. Alright. Time for this section, and I have to... For another achievement, I have some notes I need to follow for this. Let me pull them up here. Okay. So there's a bunch of different ways that this could go as well, and different outcomes. And I need to do a very particular set of stuff here. So first step is the dress shop. Yep. Excuse me, I'd like to get a dress. It might take a little time. Will that be alright? What's the problem? Well, my father, the owner, has been in a slump lately. You see, he makes all the dresses. And where's your father? He probably just plastered at the bar. So, you're saying we can't get a dress unless we do something about your father? Yes, I'm sorry. He's caused so much trouble. You help me bring him back? Well, if we don't do something, we won't get a dress, right? Really? Please help my crazy old dad. I just don't know what to do anymore. Alright, we'll do something. Let's go, Cloud. Can we just have this, this sailor uniform over there? Or the, it looks like combat armor next to it? Or both? Or this pink dress on the left here. There's two sets of sailor uniforms here. So I think there's also a speedrun glitch or tech to do here to skip something. And it has to do with like interacting with the bathroom door. Because you can still move around. Hey, someone's in here, don't look. So you can move around with this text box on the screen. And then I think you talk to this guy, but that can also soft lock the game maybe? So I'm just gonna dismiss the text. Excuse us, are you the father of the girl at the clothing store? I own the clothes shop, but I ain't your father. I didn't say that. Make me some clothes. And I don't make men's clothes, and I don't feel like making anything right now. Cloud, you wait over there for a second. I'll try and talk to him. Why don't you go over there and have something to drink? You know, mister, he's always said that just once he'd like to dress up like a girl. So that's why I wanted a cute dress for him. What? A tough-looking guy like that? So how about it? Will you make him one? Might be interesting. I was getting a little bored just making regular clothes. And you'll do it for us? Yeah, alright. What kind of dress you want? Something... soft? And something that shimmers. Got it. You know, I got a friend that has the same taste as him. I'll go talk to him. Alright. Hey, hold on. Wait till I get the image in my head. Gulp. That's good. Alright. Sure. Okay, next. Oh, you're here. It's ready. Go try it on. Silk dress. All right, so the silk dress is what I wanted. I think the other option is a cotton dress, I want to say. And what you get depends on what options you selected when you talk to the guy in the bar. How do you put this on? Whoa, what are you doing? It's still not right. A wig. That's what you need. I thought you might, so I talked to my friend about getting one. You know the gym? You'll find a lot of people there like you. Go and talk to them. Like you? Aerith, what'd you tell him? Does it matter? Anyways, we got a pretty dress. Alright, we gotta go get a weave now. And I'm gonna save beforehand, because you can screw this up. But just in case... I'm pretty okay at this minigame, but just in case. Alright, so we're gonna go into the gym. Those 3 characters above the entrance are just men, men, men. Alright, in the gym. So this looks more like a boxing ring slash dojo, I guess, in this version. In Remake, it looks more like a proper gym. Join the club. Try it with us. Alright, 1, 2, 3, squats are all in the rhythm. I'm doing my best, bro. How's this? You the one who wants to be cute? Cute? Right. And about the wig. Yeah, I heard, but it'll cost you. Big bro! The only way you're gonna get cuter is if you beat Big Bro! That's right. So, you gotta compete with us. You're right, let's do squats. Alright, we'll beat you out of this gym. Are you the beautiful bro? What, you didn't know? Always running around here saying big bro this, big bro that. Never mind that. Come over here. No, I'll explain the rules. From the ready position, press square button to squat. Press cross button to get up, and push circle button to go back to the ready position. Alright, square, cross, circle. So it's square, cross, circle, in that order. Got it? Got it. Whoever has the most squats after 30 seconds gets the wig. I'm not gonna lose. Big Bro's wig is mine. Just be quiet. It's not fair for you to start right away, so you want some practice? I don't need to practice. Now let's begin the real thing. Start! Fuck. I might not get the achievement. I did. I got it. All right. Workout plan. He had 16 squats. He had 20 squats. So I think it's 20 squats or more for the achievement. You're really something. Okay, I'm a man of my word. Here you are. Receive key item blonde wig. Okay, that's the one I want. Big bro, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Shut up. Don't cry just because you lost. Bro's fist of steel cut to the bone. Alright. Minigame complete. Did it. Okay, I was a little worried I wasn't gonna get that because I almost messed up the inputs. Alright, please come in. Here's a free pharmacy coupon if you enter now. Okay. Welcome, sit wherever you like. Have a seat over here, sit down. Yes, what will you have? The special. One today's special coming up. Story pay first, 70 gil. Thank you, just a second. So this is another part of the quest. This is optional. The only things that you really need to continue are the dress and the wig. There you go, enjoy. It was alright. Thank you. Here's an item coupon for the pharmacy. Exchange it for one item there. We're out of coupons, so we stopped giving them away. Watch out for our next promotion. Receive pharmacy coupon. Okay, so the pharmacy coupon, we can use at the pharmacy, which is here, I think. Whoa! Why don't you say something if you're standing there? Ah, you have a coupon. Please select any one medicine you like. So our choices are disinfectant, deodorant, and digestive. What we want is digestive is what we want. There you are. Key item, digestive. Okay, got it. So what the digestive actually is a sexy cologne, apparently. Oh. Hello? Controller? Controller, are you okay? Alright. Controller's fine. Okay, next. We gotta talk to this guy. Nope, I just can't make up my mind. Here, you take this. You won't be able to get in without it. Alright, members card. So next, we're going to the materia shop. We're gonna talk to our bro here. Hey man, got a minute? I need to talk man to man. What is it? Really? I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, but young lady, would you turn the other way for a second? Why? Arif? Gosh. I'm sorry, lady. Now here's the thing. Do you know that vending machine in the inn? I'm itching to know what they're selling in it. I just can't get a girl to go get it. What? Why don't I buy it myself? Well, to tell you the truth, I got in a fight with the guy at the inn and can't go there anymore. Come on, so how about it? I'll go. Good, thanks. I'll be waiting here when you're done. Finished? Alright. So for this... do I have enough money for this? I do. So now we go to the inn. Hey, you two, why don't you get some rest? We have a beautiful room. How about it? 10 gil per night, stay. He means this? So we want to buy the one that is 200 gil. Oh. And this is all part of the setup for an achievement. So that is why I'm being very particular about what I get here. Thank you very much. Please come again. All right, so we did that. Now we got to go back to the materia shop and report back to our bro. I got it. Oh, really? Hey. Jeez. And what was it? A protein drink set. That jerk. I'm gonna do so much more business than his head'll spin. Thanks, bud. I'm motivated now. Take this. It's not much. Diamond tiara. Key item. Alright, so we got a diamond tiara. So depending on how much money you spent at the vending machine depends on what kind of headwear you get from that guy. The diamond tiara is the best one. Then there's also a ruby tiara and something else. And those determine how attractive you make Cloud for his disguise coming up. And then there's one more part of the disguise here that I technically don't think I need to even get, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Hey, is that a member's card I see shining in your hot little hand? Please, come in. So that's how you'll fool them. So that's how you fooled them. Let's go. I'm not sure what that dialogue was about. Pooh, I mean, sir? Hurry? Please choose a room. Gosh, he's so weird, but then again, they all are. The group room. Looks like it's unoccupied. Hold ground. The Queen's room. Looks like it's being used. Let's take a peek. Wow! Oh man, spooky things happening here. The wind's calm now. It's the curse of the resurrected Satan. Our beloved queen does not awaken. The time is ripe. This guy's dressed up as a queen? A king? A legend has been passed down through the generations. Psst. Hey, shouldn't we stop him soon? We have a luncheon with President Shinra. You tell him. I can't tell him. Come on. Oh well. Is this the Turks? A legend has been passed on through generations. I'm so disgusted with the president. Sought after promised land. One with blue eyes. It's like this every time we have a business trip to Midgar. We come all the way to Midgar just for this. And a great white sword on his back will not lead to the promised land. What are you complaining about? We're just holding the lights. I gotta wear this heavy armor. I know, but it's all part of the job. Oh yeah, did you hear? The president's wife found out about this little hobby of his. Wait, is that President Shinra? What? Ah, no way, that's the first I've heard of it. Oh, looks like he's done. Man, I'm glad. Jeez, Mr. President, I mean your majesty. Oh, I'm sorry, please remove the ancient curse. Pooh, I mean, sir, hurry. Alright. That was the Queen's room. The Lover's room. It's being used. Let's take a peek. Wow! Wheeze. Phew. Huh? What's wrong, Grandpa? You keep sighing. Wheeze Puff, you know, Grandma. You talking about this room? Woo! I know our son rented this for us and all, but it's too nice for us. Big round bed, gorgeous tub, I just can't get comfortable. Don't worry about it, it's a high-class neighborhood in the big city. You keep complaining and we'll get in trouble. Wheeze. Alright. Pooh, I mean, sir, hurry. The censored room. It's unoccupied. I'll hold my ground. What's up here? Oh, I just can't seem to lose weight. Sir, you can't come in here. Yuck, a pervert. $19.70 sweets. Yeah, don't. Paste, paste, paste. Oh god, here's another one of those guys. You know, the delicate type. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Guess he doesn't realize his position. I feel sorry for him. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. Alright. Pooh, I mean, sir, hurry! Alright, so we got the group room and the censored room. Obviously the censored room. I'll take this one. I'll take this one. Alright, now all you have to do is enter the room. You're not gonna have a change of heart, are you? Don't make me repeat myself. Oh, don't be angry with me. Jeez, this one's probably the violent type. Alright, please. You? What are you doing in a place like this? That's what I want to ask you. Should be fooling around here? You think problems will just go away just thinking about them? Oh no! Help! Someone hurry! You can't change anything by just sitting back and looking at it. What are you saying? It started moving. What has? Wake up! Rub, rub, rub. Thump pound, thump pound. Poik, poik, squish. Ow! Alright, HP restored. Wake up! Wake up! Phew, I'm so relieved. Bubby, I heard you collapsed. No, no, no. Don't get so uptight. Huh? They say youth is so long but so short. Let's give this next one your best shot. Time's up. Bye, Bubby. Alright. Thanks, Mookie. Worth it. Don't get depressed over a thing like this. It happens to me all the time. Wah, 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 wah. I'm so sorry, there's a lot of adult things going on. For your inconvenience, please take this, okay? Key item, lingerie. What? This rag for me? I just don't get it. Like, okay. Alright. So I can also get makeup applied in the room up here, but according to my notes, I don't have to do that, so I won't. I will save though. Sir, it's almost closing time, so please remember any personal belongings. Hey, Cloud! Alright. We talk to Johnny again. Aerith, thanks for the flower and 1 gill. I'll treasure this. I'm gonna dry it and keep it for good luck. Man, our boy Johnny's down bad. So I believe that is everything needed for the achievement here. But we won't know for sure until next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright. I'm gonna take a break here for a few hours. I gotta make dinner. I'm sous videing some burgers and it's going to take an hour to do that. And I haven't heated up the water yet either, so it's gonna take even more than that. We will continue the FF7 playthrough. Probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours from now, maybe. Something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the timer on that. I think I'm good to just close content. Sure, close content. Okay. All right. So I will be back on later tonight, but that'll do it for the start of FF7 here. Already got a few achievements. We're well on our way. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, which will likely be in a few hours. Take care.